If you're selling your business, do you even really need to hire a broker? Let's look at the value they add, how much they cost, and most importantly, how to pick a good one. So, first off, do you even need a broker? The short answer is, it depends. One of the most important reasons to hire a broker is to create a sense of competition for your business. Maybe you already have a buyer in mind, but they're not going to pay the most unless they're competing against other buyers. It's just kind of how it works. A broker will help you find multiple buyers and drive up the price while making your business look more attractive to buyers. Think of it like selling a house. You would have an open house and get as many people in the door as possible. If there's only one interested buyer, they have a lot of power and leverage in setting the purchase price. If multiple people want to buy it, it gives you more options as a seller and drives up how high you can actually set the price for it. Your business broker is like your real estate agent in that scenario, finding as many buyers as possible to drive up demand. Now, sometimes you may not need a business broker. Here are some scenarios where you may not need one. Selling to family or a friend. If you already have a trusted relationship, you can handle the transaction directly. Super straightforward sale. If the business is small and the deal is simple, with no complicated negotiations or legal issues, you might not need a broker. But for most businesses, especially if you're looking to get the best value or if the sale process seems overwhelming, hiring a broker can save you tons of time and hassle. Okay, so what does a business broker actually do? Think of them as your personal guide through the entire selling process. They handle things like valuing your business, so you know its true worth, marketing your business to attract the right buyers, negotiating the sale on your behalf to secure the best deal by acting as a buffer between you and the buyer, keeping things objective, and ultimately preventing you from showing your emotions to the buyer, which could mess with the money. Managing confidentiality agreements to keep the sale private from employees and competitors until the right time. By taking on these responsibilities, they take a huge amount of pressure off your shoulders as a business owner. So you get to focus on actually running and improving your business while they do the heavy lifting and make sure all of the boxes are checked. How to choose the right business broker. The first thing to do is to find a short list of brokers and vet them. Most people don't take the time to vet a broker. Often they just hire the first one they find on Google without a second thought. But think about it. You're trusting this person with selling your biggest asset, possibly the largest transaction of your entire life. So why wouldn't you take the time to check them out thoroughly? Here's what to look for. Do your research. Start with referrals from other business owners or check online directories. Check for industry experience. Look for brokers with experience selling businesses similar to yours in size and in industry. Look at credentials. Make sure they have the proper certifications and industry knowledge. Ask about their track record. Ask for examples of their past sales and success stories. Understand fees. Understand their fee structure up front. So what are these fees and costs, and what do they cover? Brokers usually charge a commission somewhere between 5 and 15% of the sale price. The exact percentage depends on the size of your business and the industry that you're in. While it might seem like a lot, the value they add in securing the best deal and saving you time makes it totally worth it. In fact, in the majority of deals, the higher selling price means the brokers end up literally paying for themselves anyway. Now that you've found a short list of vetted brokers, you'll need to interview them to make sure they're the right fit for you. In these interviews, you should ask questions like, what's your experience selling businesses like mine? You want someone who knows your industry and business size so they can handle the sale smoothly and avoid any surprises. How will you find the right buyers, and do you know any in my industry? Finding the right buyers is key, so it's important to know how the broker will tap into their networks and strategies within your specific industry to connect with serious buyers. What is your marketing strategy for my business? A good marketing plan gets your business in front of the right people, so you need to know how they're going to promote it to attract strong offers. How do you vet potential buyers? This is a really important question. You don't want to waste time with buyers who aren't serious or financially ready, so make sure they have a solid process for screening them. How will you keep me informed during the entire process? Communication is critical throughout this, so it's important to understand how often and through which channels the broker will provide updates on inquiries, offers, and overall progress to keep you in the loop. A good broker will make you feel confident, not confused. Also, look for credentials that business brokers should have. These would include Certified Business Intermediary, or CBI, which is a certification provided by the International Business Brokers Association, the IBBA, professional affiliations and memberships in organizations like International Business Brokers Association, IBBA like I mentioned before, or M&A Source, which showcases a commitment to industry standards and ethics. Lastly, during your interview process, avoid brokers who do any of the following. They're vague about their fees. If they can't clearly explain their costs up front, watch out for hidden fees later on. They pressure you to sign fast. A broker pushing you to sign without giving you time to think about it might not have your best interest in mind. They can't explain how they'll market your business. If they don't have a clear marketing plan, they probably don't know how to get your business in front of serious buyers. Once you've chosen your broker and signed the agreement, here's a quick rundown of what you can expect. First, your broker will need some key financial and legal documents to assess your business and present it to buyers. You'll need to provide financial records, at least 3 years of tax records, business contracts. Work with your bookkeeper or accountant to get organized. Your broker will guide you through this process and explain why each document is so important. Next, your broker will set clear expectations for the sale, so you want to know what to anticipate. Here's what they'll cover. Price. They'll help you determine a fair market value. Timeline. You'll get a rough estimate of how long the sale might take. Your broker will also handle the behind-the-scenes work so you can focus on running your business. This includes things like communication, handling buyers' inquiries and updates on your behalf, marketing, promoting your business to qualified buyers, negotiations, vetting, screening, and negotiating with potential buyers. Throughout all of this, you'll remain in communication. Even though your broker handles much of the process, your input is key here. Stay in touch day to day and be ready to provide additional info when needed to keep the process moving smoothly. Here's a quick recap of what we covered today. Do you really need a broker? In most cases, the answer is yes. A broker helps create competition, which can drive up the price and get you the best deal overall. If you're selling to a family member or it's a simple sale, you might not need one. But for most businesses, they help by bringing in more buyers. What does a broker do? Brokers handle everything from figuring out your business's value to marketing and negotiating with buyers, so you don't have to stress about the details. They make sure your business is set up in the right market, making the sale smoother and more successful. How to choose the right broker. Vetting your broker is important to make sure they understand your industry and know what they're doing. Good communication, solid experience, and clear fees keep you from dealing with headaches and ensure you're in good hands from start to finish. If you want more tips and insights on selling your business for maximum value, check out our course for more in-depth info.